Well, welcome back to the proper way to play games. This is Proper Nick Gaffney. I'm about to get to play one of my favorite games of all time. And there it is, Final Fantasy III. On the Super Nintendo, it was Final Fantasy VI in Japan, and it's known as Final Fantasy VI. This is the one that came out before Final Fantasy VII. The one with Cloud, but this to me is by far my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time, just because of the storytelling. I think this is what gave Final Fantasy VII its momentum and why so many people played it, because this one was so awesome. It was on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and I do plan on doing a full game playthrough with this. It's probably going to be a little fun because I'll be reading the parts. I'm not going to go through all the battles because, it's old school. But story-wise, this is definitely one of the better games, RPGs that I've probably played. So, long ago, the War of Magi reduced the world to a scorched wasteland, and magic simply ceased to exist. 1,000 years have passed. Iron, gunpowder, and steam engines have been rediscovered, and high technology reigns. But there are some who would enslave the world by reviving the dread, destructive force known as magic. Can it be those in power that are on the verge of repeating a senseless and deadly mistake? So I love this game because of the music, the character development in it, the stories. I have one of my favorite characters in this game was Shadow. You'll be introduced to him later, but I'm going to do probably the beginning part of the gameplay, see how it goes, and I most definitely plan on continuing gameplay of this one. There's the town. Hard to believe an Esper has been found intact there, 1,000 years after the War of Magi. I don't know if it's Magi or Magi. I've always called it Magi, or Magi, sorry. Think it's still alive? Probably, judging from the urgency of our orders. And this woman, this sorcerer, why is she here? I heard she fried 50 of our Magatech armored soldiers in under 3 minutes. Not to worry, the slave crown on her head robs her of all consciousness thought. She'll follow orders. We'll approach from the east, Moogles. Right here, I believe we get the little intro. I am not going to skip this part because I actually enjoyed this little intro. It's like literally a movie. But yeah, I really like this game. I enjoyed playing it in my youth. I know they redid the version on the PlayStation 3, but it was pretty much the same game. They didn't really redo anything graphic-wise. I would love to see if they remade this game, gave it the graphics of Final Fantasy VII. Now that I heard that they're remaking the Final Fantasy VII, but if they remade this one with the graphics like that, I bet you this would be more people's favorite Final Fantasy game, just because this was kind of old school graphic type game, and Final Fantasy VII was a state-of-the-art game in regards to the graphics, and it being one of the first PlayStation gaming consoles, major titles. That's what played into the part. But this right here, this particular game has the best story in my opinion. And I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. I've beaten a majority of them, I think. the one that was before this. This one, I beat 7. I beat 8, the one with Squall. I never played 9. I wasn't interested in playing with the little people. And I didn't touch 10 at all, which I heard 10 was really good, but I didn't touch it. The online, Final Fantasy 11, I played that for a good time. And actually, a character on some MMOs that I play, like Guild Wars. Actually, I played Final Fantasy 14 as well. My Star Wars game, there's a character called Arisiant. That I originated from Final Fantasy 11. So yeah, you'll see more of that later though. Alright, here we go. Let's put her on point. No sense on taking any risks. Forward. That's messed up. He's gonna put the girl on point, make her in front of y'all and y'all the soldiers. That's messed up. Imperial Magatech armor. Not even Narshe's safe anymore. Alright. And it's pretty cool. They're sitting in these robots. And I'm just gonna just randomly do moves. There's a couple of moves on this on these armor, these tech armors that I actually like. I wish I could carry throughout the game. It's kind of tease at the beginning that you get these pretty cool powers and are able to pretty much wipe out this town, these troops in this town, without hardly any effort. Call the dogs out. Narshe's freedom depends on us. And there's the dogs. I'll make quick work of them. It's a little overkill. One fire, one ice, and they shoot me down. Bam. Preemptive attack. Let's see. Yeah, they're trying to attack me. Trying to stop me from getting the Esper. That is not gonna happen. And now they try to corner me. We've got them trapped now. I doubt it. Nah, son. Alright. The thing that sucks about these kind of attacks, it takes me forever to attack, so they get the first moves. We'll take these guys out pretty easy. Why would I do that? This tech missile is a killer. You'll see. You'll see the overkill. 162 damage. Now watch the tech missile. 436. See, I think in most Final Fantasy games, I think there's some basic characters that have the same names. Wedge and Vix being one of them. They're always the ones at the beginning that end up getting killed in one way, shape, or form. And then there's the scientist or one of the major characters, like I guess NPC characters in the game. His name is Sid. Yes. We must defend the mines. The hell are those? Those behemoths? Oh, the mammoths. Alright, so I'm gonna get these guys in the front, and then I'll do a confuser to kill the other guys in the back. Not a confuser. Let's go Bio Blast. Let's just take them out. According to our sources, according to our source, the frozen esper was found in a new mine shaft. Maybe it's this one. Maybe. An eerie glow surrounds you. No, I don't. I know how save points work. Can't go that way. I'll handle this. Stand back. We won't hand over the Esper. Welk, get him! Hold it. Think back to our briefing. What about it? Do you recall hearing about a monster that eats lightning? It stores the energy in its shell? Right, so whatever you do, don't attack the shell. We'll see how I do on that. Alright already. I'm not gonna bulk beam him since he eats lightning. But I am gonna heal Force. I think she heals everybody if I'm not mistaken. No, I was wrong. Slowed my boy Biggs. Oh crap, see, that's the part that kills me. Because I already did a move. So he's gonna be dead pretty much. Let me see if I can kill Force him. Damn, yeah, he did. Messed up there. And she's gonna try to heal him and he's dead. So I gotta wait for him to get out. Yeah, I messed up on that. That's typically the only way this guy ever gets me is if I do that. So here he comes back, and now I can get him. I'm gonna tech missile him. That should do the trick. Or do enough damage anyways. Waiting to see. Gonna go in his shell. Doesn't look like it. So we'll do that. I think we'll do another tech missile on him. Depending. See if he goes in his shell. And it doesn't look like it. Let's go. Bam! And slime. And I believe he'll go in his shell right now. Usually slimes before he goes in his shell. It's been a minute since I played, so I didn't remember that. I think that's usually how he always gets me. Is I'll already do a move, and then he'll go in his shell, and then my character will do the move, and that will be death for me. So let's go ahead and heal while he's doing his thing there. I think one more tech missile should do it. We'll find out. Maybe sooner. Magic tech on fire. Bam. Good tech. No, he already did. Good deal. Sorry about that, Wedge. Potion. Not that I hardly ever use. Well, I guess I sometimes use them, I guess. Let's see. Raise him? I'm not sure. Let's see. Item. Nope. I don't have a Phoenix down. So I can't raise him yet. So we go up the stairs and go ahead and finish this little part of the story. This is the frozen Esper. Hey, what's the matter? Do you know something we don't? It's him talking to the girl, to Tara. The frozen creature began emitting an eerie light. And this is what I was saying. Where is that light coming from? And he's gone. Hey, Wedge, where'd you go? Oh, where are you? What's happening? And he's gone. See, Wedge and Vix are always the first people that die, usually in the Final Fantasy series. She's sleeping. He just walks in the room. She wakes up. Where am I? Whoa. And I just removed the crown. Head hurts. Easy. This is a slave crown. The others had complete control over you while you were wearing it. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry. It'll all come back to you. In time, that is. And she shakes her head no. A mysterious young woman, controlled by the Empire, inborn with the gift of magic. And her name is Tara, and we will keep it that way. I will keep all the characters' names in this story. So, my name is Tara. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering this fast. Open up! Give us back the girl in the Empire's Magitech armor. Open this door. We want that girl. She's an officer of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? Look, I have to get you out of here. I don't have time to explain. Over here. Let me... Sure, I can't remember if there was something in one of these two. Ah, see? I know my secrets. I know there's something. Yeah, sometimes you can walk around and find stuff in chests and clocks and stuff like that that don't seem like items that you can pick stuff up from. Make your way out through the mines. I'll keep these brutes occupied. And she's out through the back door. She's up there. We're making it through here. There's a save here somewhere. Bam, right there. I'm pretty sure I'll probably... not in these games. There's my Phoenix down. No, it's too late. Can't save Wedge now. So, let's see, there's another chest. Sleeping bag. Rarely use those, but sometimes it's needed. Nope, nothing over there. Got her. Uh-oh. Oh, no, can't go that way. And falls through the floor. Splat. And down goes Fraser. And she's dreaming. My sweet little magic music. His little laugh. With this slave crown, I'll practically own you. Just in case you couldn't tell, we put the slave crown on our head. Graphics aren't what they are today, but use your imagination. I think imagination was a little bit better back in those days. This is what they're talking about in regards to her destroying soldiers like crazy. Good. And I laugh like that because that's what he sounds like. Burns up everything. Burn up everything. Kafka is an evil bastard. Emperor Gastal, I think his name is. Gastal. We stand on the brink of a major breakthrough. In the days to come, we'll witness a total revival of magic. It is our destiny, and ours alone, to take this mystic force and claim what is rightfully ours. With our newfound power, nothing can stand in our way. Hooray! Long live Emperor Gastal! Homie in the middle is a bad boy. You'll see in later gameplays. That is a bad boy right there. Took you long enough. How goes the robbing and plundering trade? Treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler, searching the world over for relics of the past. His name is Locke, and we will keep it that way. I prefer the term treasure hunter. Ha, semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Anyway, were you the one who sent for me? Yeah, there's a girl I'd like you to meet. This better not have anything to do with that Magatech riding Imperial witch. Imperial troops are pursuing her even as we speak. This town is no match for the Empire. Our independence can only be assured if we join forces with the Returners, an underground resistance movement. That girl wasn't responsible for her actions. We must get her to understand our dilemma. Alright, I think we better help her. Agreed. Make your way first to Figaro and talk to the king. I like Locke. Locke is a pretty cool character. He's one of the central characters in this particular game. Him, Terra, I believe Celeste. Probably. I think well, the thing is about this one is I think all of them are kind of central in their own way. I don't think there's anyone that's really a background, but your main characters is probably Terra, Locke, and Celeste. For the most part. But anyways, let me continue. Now we gotcha. Alright, he's got the crew. And I'm gonna try to get through this. The best way possible with the least amount of fights. Even though I don't mind, and I didn't even read that, and I do apologize. Kaboom! Here they go. They're the mascots of Final Fantasy, the Moogles. Moogles! Are you saying you want to help me? Cuckoo. I guess it's cuckoo. Looks like cuckoo to me. Use us to save Terra from the guards. And we're not going to do all that. I know how to do this. So we got 3 parties. And my first one, the way I usually do it is I usually try to take the paths that they are taking. But I'll probably end up just trying to wipe them out and get there quickly. This one with Locke. I like stealing with Locke for the most part because the Moogles are strong enough to pretty much just take them out on their own. I think all these regular Moogles have weapons, like he has a pike, he has a mace, and I don't know what the last one has. Claws, see, so all the Moogles have some particular weapon, which is cool. I'll fight with Locke right now. Probably move the other 2 characters after this fight. Kind of block Terra just in case. Oops, steal. Blizzard. I hate that Blizzard move because it knocks on my people. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but hopefully he dies on this first hit. Nope, he didn't. He died on that hit. That pike does damage, 212. Alright, so we're good there. So what I'll do is I will stand here. Okay. Oops. There we go. Now I figured it out. Now I think this is Mog's group. And right there. And what I'll do is I'll switch. Yeah, this is Mog's group. Mog, he probably will learn his dance here. Alright. Mog is one of the main characters, if you did not know that in this. Not main characters, but he's one of the primary characters that you can select in this game. So he mastered a new dance. So he's one of the regular characters, which dance is an awesome technique. You pretty much can do. Hope that one up there doesn't sneak through while I'm trying to do this. Should have stole. Just give me some extra items. Ooh, one of them fell. Alright, he's a phoenix down. Yeah, just don't hit the one with one. Yeah, there. This group, it's kind of tough. Alright, so I'm gonna. There we go. Right, fight this one. Alright. These are all just other Mogs. Hopefully I can get through this quick. So I can heal that other group down there. Do a chakra at him. That's what's up. Alright, so I got him protected. So I'm about to change. Oh, no! I don't think I'm going to be able to switch on time. Oh, right on time. Alright, so I'm going to Phoenix down that one Mog. Went down. Down. And I'll go ahead and use some tonics to get these other ones up. Potions. Potion here. Potion here, even though I probably won't need it. And it's probably a waste for the most part, just because of the fact that I don't even know if I want to fight with them. I'm probably going to fight with Mog's group just because Mog has dance, which is pretty awesome. Which it's not really beneficial to use dance in the cave, because what dance does is dance actually. Like he learned a dance in the cave, so it's a cave dance. So if he's in a desert, he can change it to the cave scene, or where it really is beneficial. Like say for instance, if I'm in the desert and he learns a dance underwater, it's beneficial because he can then take somebody, an underwater or a desert creature, and fight them underwater, which is pretty cool. So he can exploit weaknesses. I'm gonna try to get all his dances. I sometimes fail at that because there's one I always miss. Because there's one that there's only one opportunity to get that dance, and so I need to make sure I have Mog when I do that. See, that's what I'm saying. Dance is so dangerous. Just swallow that dog up. And Alright, now it's down to the marshal. Slice, snack, and then cave in. Try to take my guy, but I got too well on that. And he's down. That was anticlimactic. Got me a potion, which is needed, because I wasted a ton of stuff. And that part is done. Back to the story. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. And he just put her in his pocket. Put her in his pocket, and he's running to the cave. I think this switch will... And the loud noise woke her up. Hey, you're back with us now. You saved me. Save your thanks for the Moogles. I can't remember anything, past or present. You have amnesia. A man said my memory would come back. Give it time. You're safe with me. I give you my word. And she looks at him like, what? You don't even know me. I won't leave you until your memory returns. By the way, the secret entrance might be useful someday. Don't forget about it. But right there, that's where we're going to end our gameplay. That's the first gameplay for the Final Fantasy 3/Final Fantasy 6, depending on how you look at it. It is Final Fantasy 6. That is the game, the official game. It was the third Final Fantasy here in the United States, so that's why it was Final Fantasy 3 titled here. But anyways, that's going to be the end of this gameplay. I am going to play this game through. It will probably be over time. I'm not sure if I'm going to just straight play it through and just continue to do post up, but I really enjoy this game. I go back to this game as being one of my favorites, most definitely. Not really starting slow, it's just kind of introducing everything, but you'll see more and more why this is one of my favorite games of all time. But anyways, that's it for this one. Definitely like, subscribe, you know the routine. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, what have you. If you're a Final Fantasy fan, definitely leave a comment. I would like to talk to you about it. I definitely will respond. Being that we're just now getting this channel up and running, so definitely love to talk to you all about Final Fantasy. What's your opinion? What's your favorite Final Fantasy game? What do you think about this one? I know there's a lot of people that would dispute and say that Final Fantasy 7 is one of their favorites, which is cool, understandable. But anyways, I look forward to doing this gameplay and other gameplays, and I will definitely see you next time. Keep it proper, and I'm out.